So thank you everybody for joining in. Also the one that joined a little bit late. We are all here now. So I'll introduce myself a little bit. My name is Amir Eshkovitz. I'm the CEO of Future AI. I have a company that deals with artificial intelligence in the last year and a half and with automations. I'm here today to share all the knowledge that I have with you guys. And we're not going to drill down into the technical stuff of artificial intelligence today. It's going to be very high level. And I want to share a lot of AI tricks and tips with you about popular software of AI that each one of you can use in your everyday life or at your workplace. So I believe I know most of you, but some of you I don't know. I don't know what you do for your profession, but I'm sure that the things that you'll hear in the next hour will help you a lot in your everyday job. So let's start. Okay. So I have a small presentation to show you, but basically what I want to show you is more about the software itself and not about the presentation. So let's start. We talked about artificial intelligence, everyday wonders. We talked about I want to show you the amazing tools that we have in AI. And please remember, those are only some of the tools that I chose for you, but they can all be they can all create a great benefit for you. So the first thing I want to talk about is LLM. LLM is large language models and prompting. LLM is what made everything explode because it can conclude also ChatGPT. ChatGPT erupted in November 2022, and that's what made everybody be very aware about AI, okay, and about the benefits that we have in AI. Besides ChatGPT today that has a lot of different models as well, we have Cloud AI, that is a very good model, Gemini by Google, that I dislike, but I'll show you either way. We have PI, we have Grok, and we have Cohere, that we're not going to talk about it today. Beside this, we're going to talk about prompting. Prompting is the way to communicate with the large language models by writing a prompt. I'm going to show you a lot of tricks how to do correct prompting in your LLM, and it's really, really easy, and you can do it in any language, but I do recommend to use English at the start and then to use other languages like Hebrew or Danish and to see the difference between the answers. Okay, so the first one that I'm going to start from the bottom. The one that I like the less is Gemini by Google. Gemini by Google is a good language model, and not for a lot of use, but for everyday use, especially when you do use a Google Workspace. Now, everybody here has a Gmail, right? So it will be very efficient for us to connect the Gmail or all the workspace of Google into your LLM, into Gemini. I'm going to show you right now how do we do it. It's very simple. Just concentrate for 30 seconds and you'll understand it's very easy. When we open Gemini, we can click Gemini in Google and we'll get to this one, GeminiGoogle.com. The only thing that you see here, it says hello Amir because I already logged into the software. You can do it by your Gmail account or you can do it by putting your email and a password. That's it. That's all you need to connect to Gemini. The moment you connected, you'll see this kind of screen. The only thing you need to do is go here to the definitions, and you can see here extensions. On the extensions, for now, we have 5 extensions, okay? Those 5 extensions are all useful, and I do recommend to use all of them. So I do recommend to press on it, just a moment, just to click it like this, and to operate it. You can see here I turn it off, and here I turn it on. So you should turn all those 5, and let's see how we can use them. Just a moment, please. There are some people still waiting in the lobby. Sorry for that. Okay. Just a moment. Okay. Perfect. So after connecting all the workspace into Gemini, we can do something very interesting with Gemini. Each of one of us has a Gmail account, and we have it for the last 5 or 10 years. So basically, we have thousands of 10,000 emails inside of it. When we want to search inside of it, it's a little bit complicated. How we can do it very easily. When we want to write a prompt, all we need to do is create at, like we do in the email address. You can see when I press at, it opens all the features that I just connected to Gemini. So let's take Gmail. I just press it like this. Now I can write to Gmail, please find a all mail with an invoice inside, because I want to file my report, my annual report, and I want to find all the invoices that people send me during the last few months, okay? Now, if I'll do it regularly in Gmail, so basically it will be very hard for him to find. He will only go and find by the word invoice. But there are some emails that doesn't include the word invoice inside. Now, when we use a large language model, it is smarter than all this, and it can find everything connected or related to an invoice. Okay, this is, you can see here, it's a little private, it's all my invoices, but basically you can see, of course, it's most of it is the software that I pay, AI software that I pay for my profession. And you can see a great example of Hagen and Canva, Bolt, Microsoft Office. All the invoices are extracted from my email, and I can get a full list of them here. Let's see another instruction. If I click here, let's say on YouTube, I tag YouTube. Now it can do a smart extraction of any video that I would like to find in YouTube. Let's say, find me the best popular AI tutorial. Now I tagged YouTube. It's going to YouTube. It's searching all the best AI tutorial. It gives me the links to those tutorials, and I can watch them directly through here. Very easy, very simple. All you need to do, as I explained, just tag, and that's it. You can see that you have here Google Flights. Another simple example is find me a flight to Stockholm on August 24. Now, as I tag Google Flight, it will go into the search engine of Google and will find me a direct flight with all the prices and all the information that I'm looking for. Here you can see I can choose between different flights, and if I want, I can click and go direct into the flight of Google. You can see here I have a full list of all the flights that I wanted. All this I do through Gemini, okay, through the language model, only by operating the extensions, as I showed you here, the extensions, they are all on. This is why I can extract data from those extensions. If you have any questions, feel free, okay? This is not a lecture like this. You can feel free to ask, and I'll be happy to answer. So this is a little bit about Gemini. Let's show you a last example. Let's take maps, and let's ask him how much time it will take from Copenhagen to Skane. Not sure if I wrote Skane correctly. Great. Now, because it's connected to Google Maps, it will show me, okay, the map, how to get there. It will say it's 5 hours and 21 minutes by car, by driving. And of course, I can get a direct link to Google Maps. So as we see here for Gemini, it is very easy to operate all extensions, and by those extensions, use all Google Workspace in a very easy way for everybody. I really recommend using Gemini specifically for this. For other purposes, I do not recommend Gemini. I will recommend other ones. Let me show you. So basically, after we saw how connecting a Google Workspace, okay, we'll talk about prompt engineering. Okay, just a moment. Okay.
Wait, can I ask a question?
Yes, of course.
So, the prompt you sent about the emails, can you access the specific emails using this the answer from Gemini?
You can ask anything you want. It will go into your email box, and
Yeah.
it will search and find whatever you need.
So, but the example you showed with the invoices, can you reach the specific email with the invoice?
Of course, it will give you link into the specific invoices.
Okay.
Just a moment.
Great, thank you.
I'll show. Yeah, it's not a problem. Yeah, it will give you. Just a moment. I'll move this here. Sorry, just a minute. Yeah. Okay. My mouse. Yeah. If I have the chance, I'll show you later that it gives you also the emails. So basically, you can get the direct link into the emails, of course. And let's see. Okay. Okay. If we go here. Here. If you can see down here, you can see the specific you received for Airbnb. So I can go directly into the specific email and do whatever I want with the specific email. It gives me all the sources that it collected all the data from here. Okay, so basically you have all the emails right here for you. The second language model that I want to talk to you and show you is the most famous one. Okay, the most famous one is of course ChatGPT. Now, when we talk about ChatGPT, I'm not going to show you a lot of stuff because there is a lot of stuff to show you with ChatGPT. I'm just going to talk a little bit shorter about the models. So when you are not in a subscription of ChatGPT, you have a ChatGPT 4.0 and ChatGPT 3.5. Those one are for free. I do recommend to use GPT 4.0. It's completely for free. And with GPT 4.0, you can upload files and you can extract data as well. So for now, I'm going to demonstrate with GPT 4.0. It's going to be the easiest. But what I want to show you with GPT that is really, really important is custom instructions. Okay. ChatGPT is one of the language models that I do use a lot because it knows me and it knows my profession. It knows that I'm an AI fan and it knows my business. It knows what I want to sell, what I like. It knows everything about me. How does it work? So basically, when we click on our name, on our plan in ChatGPT, you'll find customized ChatGPT. Okay. When we want to customize ChatGPT, we have two boxes here. The first one is custom instructions. What would you like ChatGPT to know about you to provide better responses? Okay. So I'm located in Copenhagen, Denmark. I own a chatbot Future AI, a customized chatbot for businesses, trained on business data, and can supply an answer to all businesses. Okay. Of course, there are more things about here. And what would you like ChatGPT to respond? So basically, when we get responses from an LLM, it can respond. It works on statistics. If somebody wants to know how it works and to go to deep dive inside of it, I'm going to explain it in the course that I'm opening on the 27th of August. But for today, I'm not going to dive into how it works, but it works on statistics. It's all mathematics. Okay, so it's sorry, I forgot a word. Forgot a word in English. So basically, when you do statistics, it guesses the next word in the line. We don't feel it at all because it seems like a comprehensive sentence that we can understand all of it. But for the ChatGPT, for the language model, it just guesses the next word. We want it to answer the way that we like. Some people like politeness, some people like when he's ordering you, and some people likes when he's strict to the point and not writing 10 sentence every answer. So we can tell him, okay, I want any response to be 2 sentences max, unless I'm telling you otherwise. I want your responses to address me as sir. I want your responses to be very polite. You can write anything you want, and before the LLM, before the ChatGPT will answer you, it will read all the customers instructions and answer the way that you want. If you want to communicate in a good way and in an easy way with ChatGPT, it's better that the software will know anything it can about you. This is the way to communicate in a better way, in the way that you prefer specifically, because this is specifically for you and not for others. Okay? Okay. So when I put customized instruction in the ChatGPT, I'm going to put them all here and in the lower box. I can change it anytime I want. And you can see here the ChatGPT 4 capabilities. If you are subscribed, you have browsing. This is the way that it can extract data from the internet. DALI is the way that it can create photos, generate photos, create photos of its own, and code. Code is for coding people that it can write code for you. So basically, when I do this, when I customize the ChatGPT for me, it will answer the correct questions for me. Now, what's the difference between a subscription and a non-subscriber? A subscriber can create GPTs. A GPT is a small software inside of ChatGPT that does something very, 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 very specific. Okay. Now, if you're not subscribed, you can create one, but you can use all the GPTs. That is very important. So you should explore GPTs and find the ones that you like and save them in your favorite. What do you mean the one that you like? I use a lot of social network and I need to comment to a lot of people. Okay. So I can say I'm looking to comment. I will write comment here and I will save viral commenting, linked commenter, a lot of GPTs in the commenting area that have been created, and I can try each one of them. So basically, when I try this, it is oriented to do only the commenting for the specific post that I want to comment in. Other GPTs can do photos. Other GPTs can do script writing. Whatever you want, there's a GPT for it. Even if you don't pay for ChatGPT, I do recommend explore the GPTs because over there you'll find all the small tools for you that the one that you like you can put in your favorite and you can use it in everyday use. It is very nice that I just put a post inside and a comment is extracted automatically. This saves me a lot of time, a lot of a lot of headache, what to comment, when to comment, and stuff like this. And it knows how I like to comment because I gave it examples as well. So this was a short explanation about ChatGPT. And now the best language model that I like the most is Cloud AI. So let's start with Cloud AI. Cloud AI has now the best model. It's called 3.5. It's for free, completely for free, 3.5 Sonnet. And there is another model called Opus that you can pay for. The 3.5 Sonnet is enough for everybody. It does amazing job. The only downfall that you'll have in Cloud.ai is that you're going to be, you can ask approximately 15 or 20 questions, and then it will tell you, come back in a few hours because you are not a paid subscription. So unless you're going to have a really long talk with it, Cloud AI is really, really good, and you can use it as a free user. As I said, all the tools that I'm showing you today are completely free. Okay, they have a paid version, but what I'm suggesting to you is use the free version and you'll enjoy it. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to show you because I know there are people here with kids, with small kids. Some of us are parents, some of us are grandparents maybe. And we can use those amazing tools even for the kids. Let's see how. Create a memory game with tiles that behind the tiles there will be animal pictures. What I asked now from the language model is to create a game. By creating a simple game for kids, it's a memory game. We all played it when we were kids. Um, until now, we needed a software to do it. Now we can see that I already only wrote two simple sentences. It's writing a code here that you shouldn't even look at it or understand it, or it's not related even to you. We're just going to wait in 1 minute or something and look at it. We have an amazing game for the kids. Let's see. Now the pictures of animals. Now I'm looking for a match. Okay, this is not a match. No, no, not this. Where do we have a panda? So let me find one match. Okay, good. Now, basically, a very simple game. You can take it to the next level. What I'm doing for my more mature kid is doing the same memory game, but behind the tiles, I put all the chemical letters. So then, when she wants to learn chemistry, she can do it by a game. So we can do whatever we want behind those. And not only this, if we are happy with this kind of game, we can launch it, publish it. What does it mean to publish it? Just to click publish here down and click it here, and then we get a link. Now, if I'll go to the chat and I'll share now the link with you guys, each one that will click the chat can play the game. Now, you don't need to be a software developer. You don't need to understand AI. You don't need to understand anything. Just go to a cloud, ask him to create your memory game. It took you 2 sentences. Ask the tiles to be red. Ask the background to be, I don't know, yellow, whatever you want. You can play with it however you want and to create amazing games for the kids. This is something small that will operate the kids in your home. And it took you 2 sentences and they'll think you're an AI genius. Now, let's talk a little bit about Claude AI on how we can use different LLMs and about prompts. When we talk about large language models, we can ask them things for our businesses. Let's take an example. I want to do a business plan. Okay. I have a chatbot of AI that I want to sell for businesses around Copenhagen and around all Europe. And I asked the chatbot to create a business plan. Now, this is my first business plan. Okay, I don't know how to create it. I also don't know what to write in the prompt. Okay, write a business plan. It will write me a business plan, but it doesn't know about what. It will write me a very general one. So what do I do instead of it? When we want to write a prompt and we don't know how, let's use the software to teach us how to write a prompt. Okay. Let's start from the start. You are a business plan professional. You are about to create a business plan for my company. Now, when I give the software a title, you are a business plan professional, it takes it very serious. Now it will concentrate and will gain all the knowledge about how to write a business plan. I asked him to write me a business plan, but I don't know what to instruct him. Ask me 20 questions and that the answers will guide you to write me the business plan. Good. Now, because I don't know what to ask him for this, I ask him, give me 20 questions, the basic questions that after I'll answer them, you'll have all the knowledge that you need to write for me the business plan. So let's see what you ask. Okay, what is the name of your company? What identified, what industry does it operate in? Can you describe your company main products or services in detail? Who are your target customers or clients? All this, et cetera, 20 questions, very detailed questions about my business. When I'll answer them, and I do recommend to answer all 20 because he needs the information, believe me, after I'll answer all 20, I did it already, I did a business plan for my company, it will generate an amazing business plan that is really specific, tailored for me and for my business. Okay? So all you need to do is give him the information. If you don't know which kind of information, all you need to do is ask it, which kind of information do you need? Ask me 20, 30 questions. I'll give you the information, and then you'll give me back the business plan that I want from you. Is it understood? Yeah, good. I have a question here from Shiraz. What about the information we provide to those sites? If I have a new idea and I want to go use ChatGPT, who can see the details of that question and information? Shiraz, this is a very good question. So basically, when we use it directly, okay, the software can use the information that you put inside. So I do recommend not to put any personal data inside, okay? Even in my company, I will share all the data that is public of my company. What do I do? What are the products? Who is the industry that I'm aiming for? But I won't share my sales portfolio, my Excel, how much income did I do? I won't share this kind of information. There are ways to work with API, with those language models, and to make sure that they are not using the data that you are putting inside. On those ways, you can put more restricted data and work with the LLMs. I'm not going to explain it today. Whoever wants, again, I have a course in less than 1 month. You can go and gain the knowledge over there. But basically, Shiraz, for your question, don't put personal or confidential data inside of language models as a rule. Okay? So we talked about cloud AI or other language models, about prompting, how we write a prompt, and how we do kind of reverse engineering for prompt. Another great advice for prompt, because you're going to speak a lot with LLMs and you're going to create, let's say, a photo. And then you create a photo. Let's do it for an example, okay? Just a moment. Okay. Okay. So basically, when I'm trying to write in a language model any prompt that I won't do it with Gemini. I will do it with ChatGPT. Let's say I want to create some kind of photo. Create a picture of two men walking in Copenhagen. Good. Now it's creating a photo for me. After I'm creating a photo, I can ask all the time to revise the photo and create different things, create it with more people, with more audience, in different colors, and ask it to change every time and again and again and again. Here it created an amazing photo. I can ask for revision anytime I want. But when I have an amazing photo that I'm going to use it, but basically I know that I got to it after a lot of prompts, a lot of things that I said to the machine, I can ask the LLM, please write the full prompt of this picture. Of course, what you see here is not a really detailed prompt, but you can see that what I wrote in 1.5 sentences, it wrote in like almost 5. Two men walking in Copenhagen. This includes iconic Copenhagen architecture with colorful buildings. If I'll copy this one, there's a really high chance that I'll get a kind of similar photo next time. But you can see that I did reverse engineering of the prompt. I asked him, I don't know the prompt from this kind of picture, but it's amazing picture. Please write me the prompt that will give me this kind of picture next time. And it gives me 5 sentences of a prompt. Okay, guys? So about prompting, you don't need to understand how to do prompting. Ask the machine to help you every time again and again. If it is for business plan, ask it what does it need, what does it needs to know. If it is an amazing photo, ask what is the full prompt that will bring me to this kind of photo. Ask questions again, 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 the LLM, and you'll get great and detailed answers. You're not supposed to bring this knowledge from home. Nobody knows how to prompt exactly as the LLM expected. Okay, so basically what you do, you are asking the LLM which kind of prompt will bring me to the right result. And this is what we see here with the picture and with the prompt. Good. So we talked about LLM and we talked about how to create engaging games, creative prompts, and we talked about three LLMs. We talked about Gemini, ChatGPT, and Cloud AI. The most recommended for my position is Cloud AI, if not ChatGPT, and the last one is Gemini, that I do recommend only because of the connection to Google Workspace, like I showed you before. Now, today I uploaded to the social media another post about this webinar, and the nice lady asked me over there, did you did the picture by yourself or by AI? And I told her I did it by AI, and she asked how. So I decided to add another slide to this webinar and to show you there are a lot of software, thousands of them, that can create images, video from prompts. This is one that I specifically really like. It has a nice accuracy about how to create a person avatar. If you saw today in the picture that I uploaded a picture of me lecturing, and it completely has been done by AI. So this software is called Outflow.ai. Okay, it is again completely free. The paid version is not needed, not what I'm going to show you. And the nice thing about it here, you can create your own avatar. How do you do it? All you need to do is take few photos, between 5, 10, 15 photos of you. You can see front photos like those one here, okay, not those kind of photos with other people. You take those photos, you upload them into the software, and then it digests it and it creates a profile for you. It creates a profile for Amir. So basically, if I'm going to show you, I'll do it very fast here. I'll go to my account here and I'll go, just a moment. I'll sign in with my regular account. Good. So basically what I did with Outflow, I uploaded a few pictures of myself. Then it has a profile that is called Amil. Okay, you can see the profile here. Please do not laugh, but it comes with hair. I don't know why, but it creates hair. I didn't have hair for the last 21 years, but still, this is what AI can make, but in reality doesn't happen at all. So basically what you can see here is a lot of different pictures, okay, that are all based on me, okay? This is pictures for me lecturing. Some of the pictures look not like me and makes me look very bad. Other pictures makes me look really nice and really good. And this is one of the pictures that I uploaded today. You have a lot of free credit, so you can do again and again revisions for all the pictures that you do. And of course, you can create different things with your face, okay? So basically, if you like science fiction, okay, you can create, let me show you, I showed my kids. these kind of things, okay? Uh, all kind of creativity in the office, and you can create with your avatar, with your face, different kind of pictures, all generated from Artflow, all completely free and really, really nice and easy to use. So all you need to do, if you can see here from the left, I can take any picture that I want, like this one. I can refine it. I can write here dynamic portrait of Amir because it knows Amir already. And whatever I want, I can say in a suit, of course, smiling, not smiling, and in here you can exclude, okay? Because I don't know why the software always create hair for me. So in here I write no hair because this will make a better photo of me a lot more realistic than creating a photo like this with me with hair that everybody knows that I don't have hair for the last 20 years. So this was a short example of Outflow, how easy it is to just log in again with your Gmail account or with your email and password, upload few photos of your own, and from that moment on, you can play with it and create thousands of photos with your face and different backgrounds with you in a suit, in a dress, whatever you feel like, play with it completely free. And you'll enjoy it very much. So this was a great tool called AdFlow. There are a lot of other tools, especially in this area, but this one is a specifically one that I like and I use today. So this is why I decided to show you. Another amazing tool that I want to show you today is Canva. For all of you who like to design stuff, okay? So basically, when you want to design all kind of I don't know, from, let's say, from you have here from business card, okay? Let's see. I want to show you just a moment. Sorry. So this is Canva. Canva, again, as I said, is completely free, okay? And you have a paid version, but you don't need a paid version specifically for anything you use, the simple use, okay? Let's go to home here. You have an AI template that you can say, okay, create for me a business card. It will create a business card automatically based on the details that you put inside. Okay. And of course, you can choose from a template, but you don't need to choose one. It can create one for you. If you're creating a webinar, you want a brochure, it has thousands of kind of brochures, very easy. You just need to choose one. When you choose, you can open it in the app or open it on the browser like this. I can, of course, change the picture here very easy. And I can change, of course, everything it says here to invite you to my webinar. And download it, simple as it is. You don't need anything else. So Canva is really a magic studio for presentations, whiteboards. This is the AI tool that can create anything you want. Business card that we talked before. If I open this, I have here different kind of business cards. So you don't need to approach any design office that will create one for you. You can create the one that you like the best, and then you can print it. As simple as it. There are some samples here from the template that are paid versions. Those are the most popular ones that if you want them, you need to pay like $10 a month or something to be a subscriber and to download them. But I use it for the last year and a half, and I find all the free stuff here, and I never had a subscription for Canva, and I enjoy it very much. So I do recommend very much to use Canva for any kind of design for your business or for your personal life. Even create a birthday card. This is also a nice thing, and everybody will surprise how did he do it so easily. So this is a little bit about Canva. And the next tool that I want to show you, it's an amazing one. It's called Perplexity. Now, listen carefully, guys. All of you have used Google in the last 10 or 20 years. That's for sure. Everybody is using Google, okay? When we are using Google, basically, we are asking Google questions to receive data from the internet. The only problem is that I'm asking any questions I want for Google, and I receive 100 links. The first one, our promotion, the one that comes after our SEO promoted, and sometimes they are not really relevant for me, and I will waste half an hour to go all over the links and find the answer that I'm looking for. Okay, so now I'm going to show you an amazing tool, okay, called Perplexity. Perplexity, again, completely free. There is a paid version, not for you guys. Just go to Perplexity, write it in Google. You'll get the first result, perplexity.ai. Connect with your Gmail account or with password and email, and you're in this screen. Okay? This is a screen simple as Google, as you see. You have a command line here. Let's see. This is a movie that I showed yesterday. How is a volcano formed? Now, I asked how is a volcano formed. Not only did I didn't get 100 links about volcanoes and articles about volcanoes, I get a straight answer. Volcanoes are formed through geological process primarily associated with the movement of tectonic plates, etc., etc., etc. And you have detailed answers here. And not only this, you have up here, you have all the sources that Perplexity collected from the internet to give you this kind of answer. So if I click here, I can see where did it get this kind of information. And I can click on it, it will open the article that that the software extract the information from. So basically, it is very easy for us to understand all of it and to get the right resource and the right answer immediately, without Google, without going through 100 links. Okay? And not only this, when we start to investigate that we have a question, basically it doesn't end there. We have a lot more questions. So when I'm asking about volcano, it gives me related questions to what I asked. What are the different types of volcano eruptions? How do tectonic plates contribute to volcano activity? Let's ask this one. So when I ask this one, I get a straight answer for this one and against sources that create this kind of answer. Now, maybe some of us are not into volcano. That's completely okay. I can ask anything I want. What is the population of Denmark? Okay, now those are questions that basically I would go to Google every time. I would Google them and I will get few links and then I will search for SCAT or something official of Denmark to look for the answer. In here with Perplexity, I get a straight answer. Demographic of Denmark is the population is 5.964. We are about to be 6 million. And as 1 June 2024, the population of Denmark is ta 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 ta. Related question. How does Denmark population grows compared to the Nordic countries? So I can ask that and get a straight answer. And again, I don't trust the answer. I'll go to the resource. I'll read a little bit about the articles. Okay, this is from Wikipedia. He pulled it in. So basically, you can get anything you want here. Okay, any question. Instead of going to Google and get 30 links, 50 links, you get a straight answer. You get straight resources. And you get everything you need in a second instead of wasting your time in Google. So every time you're approaching Google, stop. Think about Perplexity. 99% of the time, it will help you better, easier, and in a more efficient way than Google today. Okay, instead of going through a lot of links that are unrelevant to you. So I do recommend using Perplexity very much. You can go here to discover and you can find popular subjects that people are asking about today. And you can ask about this, of course, and you can read and know anything you want. Perplexity has all the knowledge in the world. And the best thing about it, it gives you the resources where it gained the knowledge. So it's not full of, you know what. Good. So this was Perplexity, a really nice one. I do recommend to explore topics, to ask anything you want, and anytime you approach Google, try to think maybe Perplexity will help me in a better way. Okay. Now, very important, guys, for whoever goes to work in every day in an office or whoever is a student, this is also very popular for you guys. AI powered summary meetings. Okay. Now, everybody is joining a meeting as we are having now a meeting together. Okay. It's a full hour that somebody is talking. Sometimes I'm not the only speaker, and a lot of other people are speaking as well. And we need to remember who said what and who has the action items of sending this or collecting this or other stuff from a meeting that takes up to 1 or 2 hours and we can't remember what was in the start. So today in the AI era, you don't need to have a headache from any meeting that you want, that you're having. You just need to operate AI tools. Now, for those AI tools, I chose two. First of all, Zoom. It's the one that we are using now. We are all connected to Zoom right now. It's not my favorite tool, but they created a nice new feature that today I'm using for the first time. I'm recording this meeting, of course, but beside this, there is an AI meeting summary done by Zoom. I don't know yet how it goes. Today I'm using it for the first time. So I'll see the summary when we finish and I'll send it over to you. So basically you can get a full summary that I didn't create. The software created automatically. And whoever listened, it's perfect for him. He'll get a summary that is all written with bullet points of all the things that we talked about. Now, I do want to show you, I do want to show you the one, it's called TimeOS. Just a moment. Yep. TimeOS. Just a moment. TimeOS is a software basically created in Germany. But the thing that I chose TimeOS, another great benefit, a lot of people here are speaking Hebrew. They have meetings sometimes in Hebrew as well. It works perfect in Hebrew. So we can have the whole meeting, the whole conversation in Hebrew, and it knows how to collect all the data and to give you all the information that you need already arranged. So what can it do? Of course, it can create notes. It can create actionable insight. Okay. So let's say if one of you guys said, okay, I know, okay, I know all about it. I'll send an email in the end of the meeting. Okay. The TimeOS software will not only collect and summarize everything, it will send to the person who said he will send an email and action items. You are responsible to send an email to about this and this and this regarding this. So basically, it gives a whole summary of the whole meeting, the whole data, and the whole actionable insights for you and for other people who are participating inside of it. So it is really easy to use, really, really easy to use. TimeOS, I do think that if you want to use all the features, you need the paid version. But whoever uses everyday meetings and summarize every day the meetings and actionable insight, it's worth every dollar you pay for this. Every dollar. Believe me, in the last 22 years, I'm doing a lot of meetings and I'm summarizing by myself a lot of those meetings. And this was my dream, to have a tool like this that listens every second of the meeting, doesn't miss anything, because all of us need to concentrate. In 1 hour, everybody misses a word, something somebody said or stuff like this. The software doesn't miss anything. So if you have a meeting with your boss on Zoom or webinar or anything else, operate the software, summarize it, send it to your boss, and he will say, wow, you are the employee of the year. And all you did is use the software. That's it. You didn't do anything else. Okay? Another question here I see from Ina. Is it possible to feed a design guide to ChatGPT so the images are aligned to our corporate visual identity? Okay, that's a good question. Ina, it is possible, not with ChatGPT. ChatGPT won't give you the best result, not even a good result in this kind of request. You can do it with other kind of software. Most of them you'll need the paid version to put your own template and your own logo and to take off their own logo. Okay, so it is possible. I can take it offline and show you other software, but not with ChatGPT. More like you said here, yeah, more like Canva and other softwares like this, and you'll need a paid version for it. Can TimeOS be used for IRL meetings by recording the room? Ina, if you can explain IRL meetings. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar of the word, so I can answer you this one. Okay, so I hope everybody saw TimeOS. I highly recommend it for your workspace. And if not, if you want to use in real life, okay, IRL, okay, in real life. Can TimeOS be used in real life meetings? Yes, it can. It can. It can be used. So basically, it listens to whatever it needs to listen, and it does the same thing. Yeah. So you have it in real life meetings. Okay, good. Any other questions for somebody? I'll be happy to answer. Okay, let's go further on. Okay, just a moment. Okay, good. So last tool, very important one, especially for students or whoever wants to do research, whoever has a research role in his job. This one is a very, very popular one, a new one, but very popular one because it's really, really good. So it's called OTO AI, Research Made Easy. Basically, how to create a comprehensive research in a second, okay? What do I mean? Let me show you. Where it is? Yeah, OTO. Good. So basically, this is OTO. Again, you press on Google OTO.ai. Okay, you connect with your Gmail or with your user and password, and then you get here to OTO. What I did is something that interests me. I put a link. I didn't download it. The new regulation in the EU about AI. Those regulations are going to enter in February 2025. Now it's a really, really, really long regulation file. Really boring. Sorry for saying it, but regulations are usually boring and it's not easy or fun to read. Okay. So what do? Basically, I take this, okay, I import the link or the file itself, and you can see when it takes this is all the data itself from the link, and then I just click summary. In one click of summary, it takes all the long data and it summarizes it for me. Overview or whatever I want. And in here, I can have a chat, okay, about the summarization. I can ask questions, summarize this for me in bullets, okay? Now it takes a summarization, it does another summarization in 10 different bullets, okay? Those are the 10 important things that I want to know. Now I didn't read it, I didn't spend even 1 second on it, okay? But I have 10 amazing bullets that I can show you what the regulation says, okay? It took me exactly 5 seconds to do it. You can upload any file that you want, okay? Very long one, ask them for a summary, and in here in the chat, you can ask them to do different kind of extractions in the data, however you want it. You want it in 10 bullets, in 20 bullets. You want it in one main phrase that will explain everything. You want it in any other way that you want to present the summarization, and it will give it to you. Very easy, very comfortable, very nice. Please notice that you have every month 10 credits to do it. If you use it more than 10 times, more than 10 queries, you'll need the paid versions. Now, if you're a student that you use it every day, you'll enjoy to pay for it because it saves you time and money, okay? If you use it like once in a while, 10 credit for a month is really enough for every one of us. So this is a really good tool for summarizing long documents. It's called OTO.ai. Recommend it very, very much. And they also have very nice customer service and security. I had to deal with them one time. Good. So for the students and for the other people who work in the office and needs to summarize things, don't forget AI is one of the best tools that you can use, parallel to large language models. Okay, it's not instead of them, but it's in parallel to them. Good. We reached the end. Okay, it's almost 8 o'clock. I want to tell you a little bit about the course that I'm having on the 27th of August. So basically, on the 27th of August, I'm starting a physical course. Some of the guys that are here are already registered. It's a physical course in the Jewish community building that will include 4 meetings, 3 hours every meeting, 2 hours of a lecture and information that I'll share with you. And in the last hour, we'll do hands-on workshop. That's amazing because you'll come with your computer and you'll start doing things on your computer like I showed you here, and I'll be around you all the time, okay, to correct and to help you gain the purpose, gain the goal that you want with the specific tools. So every time we're going to learn about something, in the last hour we're going to work on it and make sure you know how to work on it at home. So we're going to have 4 meetings every Tuesday in the Jewish community building. As I said, it will be based on different AI tools. Over there, we're going to dip a lot more into AI. What is AI? What is the history of AI? How can we understand AI? What is the meaning of AI, of language models and other stuff? What can we expect from the future of AI? And when I'll get to know you during those 4 meetings, each one of you will come with goals and wishful things that he wants to complete in this course, and I'll help you do it. Because one of us is working as a salesperson and he wants to use the LLM for doing simulation as a customer that doesn't want to buy or something. So we'll do this for him, and I will create an automatic GPT that will help him all the time work on his sales part. And for another guy that doesn't do sales, but he does data analyst, and he needs to analyze data all the time, I will explain how to analyze data with LLMs very easy, very fast, and to save a lot of time and money, and time at work is money. So I will work with each one of you to achieve your goals in the course itself. The course is starting in 27th of August, as I said, every Tuesday. Now, the very important one, I have 2 discounts for this course. The course costs 2,900 crowns. There is 2 discounts. One discount for every person that is a member of the Jewish community, because we are doing it in the Jewish community building. It will get 200 crowns less in the price. And whoever registers now until the 31 of July, this is the early bird registration, will get 500 crowns discount until the 31 of July. So basically the price until the 31 of July is 2,200 crowns. I highly recommend to catch this kind of early bird discount and not to pay more in your price. If you have any questions about the course, feel free to ask me to approach. I'm here to answer anything you want. If you have something specific that interests you, I'll be happy to do it. This is the link for the course. I will show you today also. In here, this is a QR code. You can take a QR on your phone and you can scan this. And when you scan it, you'll get to all my website, all my pages on the social networks, and then you can reach me in a very easy way. Now let's take a look at the chat. I see that you have written a lot of things. In real life, physical, fabulous. What is expected in the AI course you are going to do? So Shiraz, as I said right now, this is what expected. In the page of the course, you have all the content inside of all the 4 lessons. So you have each lesson has all the content that I'm going to teach you. It is on the page of the course. So go to the page, look at the content over there. If you have any other suggestions, I'm open-minded. You can write to me. I'll be happy to hear from you. And register now before the discount is gone in 2 days. On Wednesday, the discount is gone. Can you customize the point to my file or props? Almog, I didn't understand your question. Sorry. Can can you customize the point to my field or purpose? Please try to explain to me so I can answer. Ina, audio, also Excel files. Yes, if I remember correct, I didn't upload Excel files to audio because audio does a lot of researching, so it's mainly PDF and Word. I didn't try Excel file. We can try, but I think it will. I think it will work. Oad asks, with the time OS, could be IT barriers like data security? So first of all, with any IT in your company can be data security issues, but the software that I showed you, including Time OS, is really a very popular one. Now it has all kind of documentation for your security team that can read about it and can know all the things that they need to know before they approve it. Okay, so of course, if you're working in a big organization, you must connect your security team, your IT team, to get the approval to use it. But a software like Time OS, you won't have a problem what to put it in. It's one of the good and the best softwares in the market. Shiraz asks, when we come with our computer, does it have to be a specific kind of computer? Oh, that's a good question. Meaning, can I bring computer work to the course? Any computer, all you need to do, computer, internet, electricity, and Gmail account that works, that we can connect to the software in an easy way. Okay, so any computer, no need for any specific needs. And if you have something else that you want to ask or something, please contact me. But you don't need any specific computer. All you need to do is come with a computer and a Gmail account. Natalie need to drop. Thank you for joining. Eva joined in. Well, that sounds good. It's okay. And Coin. Thank you very much. So guys, it's 8:04. Sorry for being late for 4 minutes. I tried to beat the Danish timeline, but it was a pleasure for me to pass all this kind of knowledge to you. I hope you enjoyed all of it. You can scan the barcode to follow me on the pages. You can write a comment if you enjoyed, especially on the social media. I will send each one of you that you registered with the mail. I will send each one of you the summary of all the tips that I gave here, and then you can have it in your email. And if you have questions, you can reply back. So again, I do recommend to catch the early bird of the course for the next 2 days. And if you have any more questions, feel free to ask me. Thank you very much for joining in. It was my pleasure to know you and to share the knowledge with you. I hope to see you in the course in less than 1 month. Be safe.